Hey, what is up? Coco-Town Luffy here. So today I decided I'd go back and start Super Smash Brothers. I'm actually playing on my 3DS XL. Gonna actually show you guys how to unlock all of the characters in the game. Probably, I want to say it took me maybe about 30 minutes. So I'm gonna show you what I did. Before we start actually unlocking, I'm gonna go to options, and this will be the same in the English version when it does come out. So go in here and we go to your stats and we look at the player stats. So basically right down here, see where this 122 is? It's telling me basically how many battles I fought, and basically these aren't necessarily games that I won. Basically what you have to do is you have to have at least one player, so player 1 versus a computer or versus 3 other CPU opponents. And you basically just do one stock, and you can suicide, or you can do whatever. You can kill yourself, or you can win the match. But basically, to unlock all the characters in the game, you have to have 120 matches. So let me go back. What I'll do is, the way this works is, since I already did the 120 matches, and I don't have the characters, basically what's going to happen is after each match, I'm going to end up fighting one of the characters. So, I'll show you guys with Kirby, actually. So we'll do a level 1, do one match. Let's fight somebody really difficult for me. Either Bowser or Little Mac. I'm gonna go with Bowser since he can actually recover. Actually, you know, it really doesn't matter because I'm gonna kill myself. So when you do this, you want to do a stock match. Do one stock, just like this. And you just basically go anywhere. This is actually the easiest one. So yeah, I'm actually not gonna fight. The only fights I'll participate in are the ones that I'm going to unlock people. So basically, kind of kill myself. So if you can imagine, you know, I was watching videos on YouTube, you know, looking up some stuff for my homework, and you know, hanging out, just basically killing myself and restarting a match. And I did that 120 times. But it actually gets a whole lot easier than you think. It's really not 120 matches you have to start. It's more like 60 matches. And the reason being, before I fight Jigglypuff, I'm going to tell you, basically, if you could pretend for a second and say we started at 1, Bowser being the first person that I killed myself, you know, to start this process. Basically, fighting Bowser would be 1, and then fighting the guest character that appears would be another one. So then I just killed myself. And I did that over and over and over, and after 10 matches I got Ness, 20 matches I got Falco, 30 matches Wario, 40 matches Lucina, 50 matches Dark Pit, 60 matches is Dr.Mario, 70 matches is R.O.B, 80 matches is Ganondorf, 90 matches is Mr. Game & Watch, 100 matches is Bowser Jr., 110 matches is Duck Hunt Dog, and 120 is Jigglypuff. The reason I'm fighting Jigglypuff is, like I was saying before, I haven't unlocked anybody else. I just kept doing this, and I kept running from suiciding on these encounters to unlock the character. So I'm assuming it goes by highest priority first. So since Jigglypuff is the last person, I'll fight Jigglypuff and I'll win, and then the next person will be Duck Hunt Dog, then it'll be Bowser Jr., and then Game & Watch, etc. until I get back down to Ness. So let's do this really quick. You could bear with me, guys. I'm actually playing on my 3DS XL. I'm actually used to playing on the original 3DS. I have 2 capture cards, and I find it easier to play on the 3DS the original, rather than the XL for Smash Brothers. XL is really big. It's not comfortable for your hands for like long-term play and everything, in my opinion. So wow, I forgot that rollout is pretty serious. Okay, well, yeah, Jigglypuff killed herself, or Pernin, Pernin, I don't know. I thought it's actually pronounced Pernin. So Jigglypuff is unlocked. So we'll basically do the same thing that I just did. And we're going to end up doing it a few more times.
3, 2, 1, go!
So essentially, like I was saying, going backwards. It's kind of crazy, but I mean, hey, it works. I didn't actually want to, you know, play whatchamacallit, the challenge mode over and the challenge mode or classic mode over again, because I unlocked everybody else on my original 3DS for my Twitch stream. So I really didn't want to go through all that to unlock everybody again, and this works really well. Also, like I was saying, it's kind of hard for me to actually play on the 3DS XL. So yeah, one thing that's interesting is this Duck Hunt dog is probably one of the best characters in the game, or at least he's one of the most difficult characters to fight. And he's just really unpredictable. I want to say, like, the only other character that's probably as unpredictable is Bowser Jr. But yeah, Duck Hunt Dog is crazy. It's unfortunate that the computer was kind of just, you know, not really fighting just now, because I've seen some people do some pretty crazy stuff online, and I've also fought the computer, a level 9 Duck Hunt Dog, and it was playing much better than that, and it was actually a challenge. So, gonna continue this train and keep it going. Next up is Bowser Jr. So the only maybe drawback to doing this, I don't know. I'm assuming the game probably does save your losses. And I mean, if you're a stickler, maybe you kind of are like, oh, I don't want to lose. I don't want to add a bunch of suicides to my record. I mean, I figure it really doesn't matter. I'm actually just thankful that Sakurai made it so it was only 120 matches and not, you know, like in the old games, you know, you had to do 1,000 or no, I think in Brawl it was 400, and in Melee it was over 1,000, I believe, to get everybody unlocked. It was pretty crazy. This is really interesting how the computer's not fighting me. I wonder if it's because I don't have a lot of matches under my belt, so it's kind of going easy on me or something. Because he's not fighting. When I unlocked him on the Twitch stream, I actually had a lot of trouble with him. I was fighting him with Bowser. Because the only other way to unlock Bowser Jr. is if you complete Classic Mode with level 7 difficulty with Bowser. And I think you can't use any continues. You have to win the first time. So, that's a little bit more challenging than what I'm doing. And it was really annoying because I almost lost. In fact, a stage hazard killed Bowser Jr. in that scenario for me. So it was kind of difficult. But the nice thing about this game, and I believe it's the same with the previous Smash Brothers games, is if you fail one of those challenges, you basically just redo another match, and they keep challenging you until you beat them, you know, after whatever match you select. So, yeah. So, like, the thing that's a little unfortunate about this method is you can't use all CPU characters. For a while, I had 4 CPU characters, and I just had them all fight. And they were fighting, you know, while I was, you know, doing like real stuff, like work. And I went back and I did at least over 10 matches, and Ness didn't appear. So then I started, you know, just suiciding myself, and I would just kind of hold left or right on the analog stick or the circle pad, and fall off the level, and restarted the match, and did that over and over and over and over again. And I mean, like, I actually had to touch the unit, so I couldn't be as productive as I was before. But it took me maybe about, like I was saying, maybe about 30 minutes just to get up to Jigglypuff. And see, you'll know it's working because what will happen is, you know, say, you know, Ness is your first... Oh, wait. I'm supposed to kill myself. Yeah. So, say Ness is your first opponent. So, once you do this, you know, 10 times, Ness is going to appear. If you don't kill Ness, or you could kill Ness, but if you don't kill Ness, you keep doing it, and you're basically going to, you know, kill yourself on the person that you're, you know, doing this strategy with. Then you're going to kill yourself on the character that appears. Like, you know, pretend this was Ness. So you end up basically doing 2 matches, so it actually kind of progresses a little bit faster. Whereas if you fought the character and unlocked them, you basically have to go back to character select and do it all over again. So I think it's a little bit faster if you don't unlock the character. And then what will happen is you'll just go ahead and you'll fight the character, and I mean, once you get everybody, you know, you're up to Jigglypuff, and you'll basically be at where I'm at right now. So oh yeah, but the other thing I was trying to say, and I couldn't really think, I was trying to hit Ganondorf with my hammer, is that each time, like, say, like I was saying, you start with Ness. When you get to 20 matches, instead of Ness challenging you, Falco will challenge you. Once you get to 30 matches, Falco will stop challenging you, and it'll be Wario. And then 40, Lucina, 50, Dark Pit, etc. So that's basically how you know it's working. The opponent challenging you will change, unless, obviously, you fight them and you unlock them then and there. So, yeah, at first I had figured that I'd just do the whole thing and record it, but, I actually wasn't at home, so I couldn't, and I figured I would just do the aftermath, just, you know, actually fighting the characters, although, I mean, I still have to kill myself just to get them to fight me. So, yeah, we have Mr. We have R.O.B. So, I didn't talk about Ganondorf. I actually had some stuff to say about Ganondorf. Ganondorf is... I don't know if he was always the same in Brawl, as he is in this game, but, he's got some crazy super armor on some attacks. He can be kind of annoying to fight. What else? R.O.B. Yeah, everybody thought R.O.B. wasn't going to be in this game. I don't know why. I'm actually surprised that they took out anybody from Brawl. You know, like Ice Climbers aren't here. Wolf isn't here. Lucas isn't here. You know, especially when we have, you know, as much as I love Dark Pit, he is, I mean, Lucas was a better clone of Ness than Dark Pit is of Pit. So, yeah, I don't know why Lucas isn't here. I don't know why Lucas isn't here. I don't know why, you know, Wolf isn't here. Ice Climbers, the only thing I could think of is, you know, the fact that there's 2 characters on the screen, maybe 4 Ice Climbers, or I should say 4 pairs of Ice Climbers could slow down the game for the 3DS, and it wouldn't handle it. I don't know, I'm just really surprised that, they're not in this game either. So, I don't know. I'm happy Dr. Mario made it back. He's actually really fun to use. I prefer using Dr. Mario over Mario because of his down aerial. He's got that corkscrew kick. and he's got the Mario down, you know, the tornado, like old school Mario. So I definitely prefer playing as Dr. Mario. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. You have all these clones that are, you know, the same, and there's nothing wrong with clones. I don't mind, but I'm just surprised they would take out clones. And the one thing that I was always hoping for Smash Brothers is, especially with now that they're doing the alternate costumes and stuff, is we would see Young Link return again over Toon Link. Like, I really liked Young Link. I mean, he's basically the same as Toon Link. I mean, there's some differences, but I just liked using, you know, Link from Nintendo 64, you know, Ocarina of Time, Young Link. I thought that was really fun back in Melee. And, yeah, I don't know. But it's okay. It's like, whatever. But, yeah, I don't know. The computer's like really easy right now. I don't know why. Maybe it has something to do with the way I'm unlocking them, or all my suicide attempts. Or my successful suicides, I should say, not attempts. So, Dark Pit is here. Who else do we have? We have, next will be Lucina. So yeah, the other thing I was saying is basically with the Wii U game, there is actually a rumor going around that there's going to be more download. Well, it actually didn't come out as download content, but basically the Wii U game would have some extra characters, a ton, you know, more stages, music, etc. I mean, the Wii game is going to have a bunch more content in the game. But there's rumors that there's actually going to be more characters in the Wii U version that can only be unlocked if you have the 3DS version. So as soon as you pair the two, you'll be able to unlock a few more characters. The characters, if I remember correctly, who are the names of the characters? I mean, one of the obvious ones, you know, that was said is Ridley would be one of them. They also said that, who else? It was going to be Ridley, Diddy Kong, Mewtwo, and another character from a series that I'm not familiar with. But, yeah, that's what this rumor said. And there would be a new mode, similar to, in the Wii U game. I mean, I'm sorry, in the Wii game Brawl and in Melee, there was like an event mode where you basically would fight under certain conditions, and yeah, I mean, it was just for fun, for bragging rights and stuff. It was just another mode like in other Smash Brothers games. But apparently they're gonna have a new mode that's called something. It was something tower. I guess it was like you're climbing a tower basically, and you select 4 characters, and this really reminds me of Project M in a way, but you select 4 characters. Each one of those characters represent one stock. So you climb this tower with your characters. Each of those characters only have 1 life. You know, it's like having stock, basically, but you replace it with characters. But you go ahead and you climb this tower, and you basically have one-on-one matches, and you fight in other different, you know, conditions and stuff. It sounds really fun. So I'm hoping that is true. I'm hoping the characters are true. Mostly because I really want Mewtwo. And you know, I Ridley too. Like I'm down. I'm upset a little bit that there wasn't more Metroid representatives in Smash Brothers. I mean, it's, you know, you have Samus and you have Zero Suit Samus, but I mean, there's characters that they could probably use from Metroid Prime Hunters or Metroid Prime. I mean, there's stuff that they could do. I mean, I think they could stretch it and make it work. And I mean, even if not, maybe you could have a space pirate or something. And I mean, like, I don't know, that might be a little too generic. That might be like making a Goomba a main character in Smash Brothers. But yeah, I don't know. But I'm like really down for Ridley. I just feel that he'll be weird only because he'll be smaller, in my opinion. I mean, Ridley's huge, but I mean, if you think about character sizes and stuff like that, Pikachu and I think Kirby are actually way bigger in Smash Brothers than they actually are. I mean, you have to remember Pikachu actually fits on, you know, the shoulder of a person who's like, I don't know, 4 feet tall, you know? So Pikachu's like super tiny, yet he's half the size of Mario, you know? So, and almost as wide, you know? So yeah, Pikachu's huge, and other characters, I mean, their proportions and their sizes and stuff like that aren't exactly the same as their source, but yeah, seeing Ridley small would be kind of like, I don't know, a little disappointed, but it's not that bad. I mean, like, realistically, I want a Metroid rep, and Ridley would be awesome. So hopefully this is true and we do get Ridley, and I mean, it would be great because it's like they finally listened to us, you know, and they put him in the game. So anyway, yeah, this is the last character to unlock in the game. Actually, it's the first character, but since we went backwards, this is the last guy. So I was really, you know, when I think about the characters, the roster in this game, the roster is actually huge. I feel like, realistically, I feel like if this is like the actual roster, like the full roster for both games, we would have had more character. I mean, they wouldn't have. The starting roster, I think, would have been much smaller than it was. I feel that there's more to come in terms of characters and content. I mean, realistically, the 3DS version is to whet our appetites, number one. And number two, it's, you know, yeah, it's to whet our appetites and kind of hold us over until Smash on the Wii U comes out. And I mean, even looking at this, you have all these gaps right over here. Like, I mean, like, come on. Like, I do not honestly believe that this is the final roster. I mean, even Mario Kart right now is getting download content with new characters. I mean, they just announced Link, and I believe the Animal Crossing Villager, they're going to be in Mario Kart 8. So, I think if anybody believes this is the final roster for Smash Brothers, they're kidding themselves. Especially if the game sells well and Amiibo takes off. Because they're gonna just want figures for everybody in the game. I mean, like, this game is gonna be huge. This is just, you know, the first wave of Smash Brothers, in my opinion. I mean, Sakurai in the past had complained about, you know, everything being unlocked day one. And since I'm doing this and I'm talking, I'm gonna fight Bowser. I mean, Sakurai in the past basically complained about, you know, what happens with games as soon as it's released or somebody breaks the, you know, the sale date or something like that. The game gets unlocked and, I mean, the game gets bought and everybody unlocks everything in the game and there's nothing, you know, internet videos and everything. Like, there's no, everything is spoiled. So, I think the only way to really remedy that is, you have to provide like a send-off. You basically have to trick people. You say, you know, this is it. You have some characters that are unlockable. You have a really huge list. And the only way you're going to know anything really is if you take apart the game. If you hack the game, that's the only way you're really going to know. And you see everything that's encrypted. That's the only way you're going to know what's in the game and what could be unlockable, what could be downloadable, and all that other stuff. I mean, it'll give you an idea. But, you know, things can change. Things can change. As long as there's a will, there's a way. And for right now, there is definitely a lot going on with Smash Brothers. I don't think Sakurai is done with the game, and I don't think Nintendo is done with the game at all. Fans are definitely not done. I mean, American fans don't even have the game yet, so there's definitely there's a lot to come, in my opinion. So hopefully we'll get it, and it would be great if that leak was actually true. You know, everybody criticized the leak with Shulk. You know, everybody thought it was fake. Everybody said it wasn't real. People made their own fakes that modified, you know, that list, and they added Mewtwo and Ridley and things like that to it. Although, I mean, you know, maybe that was real. I don't think those were real. I think those were fan-made, but who knows? I mean, it could have been. I mean, I don't remember all the I'm not going to make all the comparisons and stuff and look at every little detail. I'm not doing an analysis video or anything like that. But I do feel that there's definitely more Smash to come. And I think you're underestimating Sakurai if you think that that's it. And Smash Brothers is done. You know, until the Wii, well, even after the Wii U game comes out, I think everybody's thinking this is it. I mean, like, everybody's unlocked, we know everything, and, I mean, it's just new, you know, well, not trophies, but, yeah, trophies, not assist trophies, but new trophies, and music and stages that we don't know about, but I think there's characters, too. I wouldn't put it past Sakurai. I mean, just looking at the way he designs games, I mean, it's always like a secret, you know. I remember when I was first playing Kid Icarus, it seemed like the way the story went, at one point in the game, you thought the game was over, and then, you know, there was like a ton of other levels after. You know, Sakurai worked on Kirby games, but it seems like I don't know if it's just the Kirby games he was on, but it seems like with Kirby games, usually, you have, like, all these extra modes after you beat the first mode. I mean, there's always a ton more stuff in the game. I don't know if Miyamoto necessarily does that with his games. I can't, you know, really talk for him. I'm definitely a fan of Sakurai's games, but, it seems like that's what Sakurai does. So I'm expecting a whole lot more. I'm really expecting to see more characters. Now, I don't know if there's certain limitations, at least like on the Ice Climbers, so maybe we won't get them back, but I think we are going to get more characters, and I wouldn't be too surprised if we saw our old clones back, the ones I mentioned before. I really wouldn't be. So, yeah, I'm really excited. The game is rumored to come out November 21st. Sorry I'm playing bad because I'm talking and thinking at the same time. And using an XL that I'm horrible with. But anyway, the game is coming out. They said rumored to be coming out November 21st. So, I mean, it's just right around the corner. And hopefully, you know, this stuff doesn't disappoint. And hopefully I can beat Bowser in the next few seconds, because this video's getting kind of long. The other thing is, Bowser's one of the... It seems like he's one of the more top... Well, we can't really talk about tier lists. It's way too early for that, but Bowser is one hell of a formidable opponent in this game. Like, he is no joke. I used to, like, train on Bowser in Melee and in Brawl because, I mean, you know, he's huge. You know, he's kind of like, you know, when I play Ultimate Marvel, Sentinel or Hulk or whatever, I train on those guys because they're huge. But, damn, Bowser's tough. So, anyway, that's all for now. I hope you guys found this video to contain information useful to you. I know I kind of rambled on a little bit, but I hope that you guys like it. I'm taking requests. If anybody has any requests on, you know, seeing specific characters, how they fight, or seeing certain matchups, let me know. I plan on uploading more online footage because I really haven't had the time to do it. Been doing mostly a lot of very character-specific battles. I did one for Shulk, did one for Samus, did one with all the guest characters. So I mean, I've done a lot, and I plan on doing more. I'm trying to do as much as I can, before the game comes out on Wii U. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are excited, and stay tuned for more stuff. Anyway, Kokutan Luffy, I'm signing out. Take care, guys.